Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. If this is your first time of stopping by, you are welcome to this channel. Kindly hit that subscribe button up there. Yes, it is free of charge. Hit that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. You know you're the best. I love you guys. So guys, today we are going to be doing another auto gele base, but it's going to be a V-shaped auto gele base. Previously I did a video on how to make a round auto gele base, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll drop the link on the description box, so you go there and check it out. Today's one is a V-shaped auto gele. So I have a white ashoke here, a bundle of ashoke. So I'm going to be opening this. Okay, this is it. This is a full bundle of ashoke, and I told you in my previous video that it comes in 8 pieces. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be cutting out what I'm going to be using for the base. Okay, I'll be cutting out 16 inches. Okay, so this is 16 inches. Okay, I'm just going to be cutting it out, and I'll be needing 4 of these 16 inches in 4 places. Okay, so this is the first one. So friends, I've cut out the 4 pieces. Okay, this is 16 inches. Okay, so, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I said in my previous video, auto gele comes in different sizes. Okay, it varies from 6 inches to 7 inches. Some comes in 6 inches, some 6.5, some 7 inches. Okay, the one I'm working with here is measuring 6.5 inches. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be taking this to my sewing machine. I'll place this on top of this one like this, and I'm going to be running a straight stitch on top like this. I'll repeat the same thing to this other one. I'm going to be joining them in 2, like I will join this 2 and I will join this 2. So friends, I've joined both together. I hope you can see. Hope you can see I've joined this one, and also I've joined this other one also. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to create my pleat. I'm going to be folding this like this. I'm going to be creating 6 pleats, so I'll fold it this way, and I'm just going to be going straight. If your hand is not straight, I will advise you use your pins to secure it in place before you create your pleat. Okay, so I've done this part. Okay, so this is the right side. Okay, so the next pleat I'm going to be folding this way, and I'm going to cover the next pleat is going to cover this stitch that is here. Okay, like this. So I'm just going to be stitching like I did for this one, like this. So after that one, I create another pleat. So I'm going to be creating 6 pleats. I'll do the same thing to the second one. Once I'm done, I'll come back and show you the next step. So guys, I've gone ahead to make all my pleats. I've created all my pleats for both. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to place them on top of each other like this to create my V shape. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. You can decide to slant it this way, or you can make it a very deep V like this. Okay, or you can make it this way. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be going for, this way. Okay guys, I have 19 inches here, 19 inches, and I have 2 of it here. So I'm just going to be joining it like this, the normal way of joining. I'll place it on each other and I'll join it. After that, I'm going to be attaching it to this V shape. Okay, all right, so I will do all of this and I'll come back to show you the next step. Okay friends, so I've joined the both pieces together. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be securing this V shape here. Okay, so I'm just going to be stitching it down like this so that it will stay in place while I attach it to the main. So at this point you have to be extremely careful because it is very thick, so you have to take your time so that it won't break your needle. Okay, so I'm just going to be stitching it across like this just to secure it in place. So once I'm done doing all of that, I will come back and show you the next step. So I've gone ahead to secure it down, to stitch it down. It took time because the material is strong, it's hard, so I have to take my time to stitch it down. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to fold this one into two, just to know the middle of it. Okay, so I'm just going to be marking the middle. Okay, so I'll take the midpoint of this one and also fold this one into two like this. So just to know the middle also. So this is the midpoint. I'm just going to be aligning both together like this. So I'm just going to be aligning both together like this. So I'm just going to stitch it all the way to this side, and also I'll do the same thing to this side. So I'll do all of that and I'll come back to show you the next step. Okay friends, so I've gone ahead to join this part to the plate. Okay, this is it. So I'm just going to go ahead and iron it all the way. I'll iron it very flat. Okay, so by the time I place the frame of the Gele on top, it's going to cover this part. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be trimming off this excess fabric that is here. Okay, I'm trimming it off. I'm also going to be trimming this other part off also. I'm also going to be trimming this part off. Okay, so the next thing is to attach my velcro to it. Okay, so before I attach my velcro, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be hemming this part. Okay, but I'm not going to be folding it this way twice because the gele is thick. So I'm just going to be using my bias strip to hem it. Okay, I'll stitch it half an inch and flip it over and stitch both sides. Okay guys, I've already hemmed the side with the bias. Okay, this is it, and this is the second side. Okay, moving to the hook, which is the handle that we're going to be using to tie it at the back. So I have 4 inches here, 4 inches of ashoke here, and I have 2 4 inches pieces here. Okay, so for the velcro I'm using 5.5 inches. Okay, you can use 6 inches also. So it actually depends on the length of the ashoke you're working with. Okay, what I'm going to do is to fold this part half an inch, fold another half an inch, and I'm going to be folding it into two like this. I'm folding it into two like this, and I'm going to be stitching it down. I'll do the same to this one. Fold half an inch, another half an inch. I'll fold it into two parts, 2 equal parts, and I'm going to be stitching it down. Okay, after that I'll open up this velcro tape like this. Okay, so I'm going to be stitching it on it like this. So I'm going to be leaving some allowance here. You can leave half an inch, quarter of an inch. You can even leave 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch that you attach to the main base. Okay, so I'm going to be doing all of these and I will come back and show you the next step. Okay friends, this is the final look of the Gele base, the V-shape Gele base. Okay, so I've attached the velcro to it This is the velcro. One part is facing up and the other part is facing down. Okay, the rough part is the part that is facing up. Hope you can see it. And the other part is facing down. So friends, I'm just going to be putting it on top of the I'm going to be putting it on the mannequin so you can see how to wear it. Okay, I'm just going to be placing it like this. Okay, so I'm just going to be folding this part like this. Okay, so I'll take one of these like this. Hope you can see this part. So I'll take it this way and I'll cross it this way. Okay, so this is the final look of the V shape or Gele. So you just adjust it. So guys, if this tutorial has been helpful to you, please subscribe and drop a comment for us. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified whenever we upload new videos. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. Don't stop learning, keep learning. Bye bye.